Yo! Hello, hello! Welcome, guys! Welcome, welcome! Hello! Hello! What's up, guys? What's up? Oh, we should be... Yep, all the settings working. Noise. Yo, what's up? Welcome, guys. Welcome, as always. Let's first jump into this one, and then... Hello, hello. Do we just do Odysseus? I guess we do. Oh, maybe we should not have done that. Okay, it is Earth, though. Not even a 5-star? Ew. It's either AoE or ours, but not both. It's Earth, not male, not permanent. Not Rider, and not a 5-star either. Welcome, guys, welcome. Is Shufu considered human? Let's try it out. She is. It is art special, though. Oh, Shufu is also permanent. It is art special, which means... Miu is probably human. Yeah, probably. It's also another 3-star. Wait, is it a female? It is. Interesting. Special arts. Probably 4-star, female. I mean, it could be Mio. What if is Mio Earth or is Mio human? I would assume she would be human, but also maybe there's some shenanigans happening there. Where you never know what she is, you know. So maybe she's just Earth. Nope. I should just rip it. Let's go Mio. Oh, oops. Mio. Oh! Not limited. Welfare? She is human, though. Lawful good. Interesting. Either story locked or welfare. Dun dun dun. That's limited. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Marta Santa? What does she do? I feel like she would probably be welfare or something along those lines. Or maybe someone like Queen of Sheba could be like story locked or something. You also have like Shoot and Doji. They should do damage. Wait, is the assess? Is this one's the 4-star one? It could be her. Is it considered special or does it do damage? Is it AoE or special? I think she's welfare. Let's try this. Oh, what? Wait, what? Neither. Oh yeah, of course it's chaotic evil. Should. Okay, it's not welfare. It's story lock. So it could be Queen of Sheba. Oh, that's way too far down. Or Shaz. I don't know. Okay. Wu Zetian? Surely not. And then it could be Shaz for all I know. I don't think Nito or I don't think Nursery Rhyme is story locked. Media Lily? Ooh. Wait. Ah, it's my goat. Welcome, guys. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Xeno flavored? Indeed. Indeed, indeed. Okay. Took us a few steps, but we got there. Let's go. So I did, let me show you guys. I did manage to clear the CQ yesterday. Well, I can't show you because it's gone. But I did manage to clear the CQ. But it did take me, it took me 2 tries and 3 command spells. So on the first try, I got so close. I procced the guts on the first try that I did. I procced guts, and then I died the turn after she procced guts. So I got her to half HP left with no guts. And then I died, and I was like, you know what, should I use the command spells right now? And I was like, you know what, let me try one more time. And I tried it again. I used Jalter, by the way. I tried it again, and I did worse somehow. Even though I think I made less mistakes in the second run, I did worse. And I only got her, I didn't even get to proc her guts, and I was like, you know what, but I did get her to the last bar, and I was like, okay, let me just use command spells here. So I used the command spells there and defeated her, and did the CQ to get the lore. From Guda Guda, if anyone doesn't know what I'm talking about. So, Guda Guda is now cleared. So, yeah, let's do the daily here. Dun, 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 dun. Great. Styra, nice, nice. Yeah, I just use Jalter. Because I know how Jalter works, so I just kind of use that. But it's difficult. It's not an easy fight. Because you need to time your MPs a lot. And you can't like MP too much, but you can't MP too little, and it's a mess. And I used my Ares. My Ares was doing some big damage as well. My Ares was doing like, if she managed to get actually any damage off, she was doing like 300, 400k. With her MP, which was great. Yeah. Atlantis, right? Yeah. And I was clearing out some of this as well. Some of the free quests for LB4. Ares, yeah. Okay, let's go. We do not have any boss fights for a long time, so... Impossibly miraculous. Let's go. Oh. Whoa, that was amazing. There'd been a booming sound and a blinding flash of light. The kind you'd expect at the end of the world. I'd heard rumors about the goddess's hammer of justice, but I'd never seen it for myself before. You could feel its sheer destructive power just from the storm that blew onto the beach. Is this John Chaldia? I had my reasons for paying the bitch a visit, but I was also just a little bit curious. I did think I might be able to help somehow if anything had washed up on shore. But I hadn't really thought about it any further than that. I definitely didn't expect to run into any survivors. I mean, the whole idea that anything could survive that just seemed laughable. Wait, what did he call her? The goddess's hammer of justice. So that's what they call it. Interesting. After all, the whole point of the god's punishment was to wipe its targets completely out of existence. Which is why. Huh? Which is why it was so tragic to see that lone, frail-looking person washed up on the beach. Because I was the only one there who had any hope of saving him. Me? You? Me? What's up, Kyle? Oh. I can't breathe. Oh. Hey, are you okay? Are you alive? Are you still breathing? Oh no, you aren't, are you? There's something stuck in your windpipe. Oh. Oh, my bad for giving you that kind of voice. Who? What? I don't know. I don't know. I don't recognize this. Why do you have a... What? Huh? Let's see, I think for a choking victim, you're supposed to get behind them, put pressure on their abdomen. 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. It's Summer Charlotte. Oh. Wait, what's this thing next to her? Holy. Wait, is this even the summer one? I don't even think this is the summer one. I think this is the OG one. Yeah, this is the OG one. Oh, I never seen this ascension of her, I don't think. Okay. Oh, you're awake. Thank goodness. Are you alright? Have you come to your senses? Can you see me okay? Oh, okay. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness, thank goodness, thank goodness. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just so happy I could cry. Wait, no, I am crying. You are? Why? I'm so sorry. This is my first time saving someone's life, so... What's that thing next to you? Oh, it's you. Oh, so this little guy is named Fo. Is he your pet? I guess I'd say he's more of a friend. What? Why would you have a problem with that? You're funny. Wait. You wouldn't happen to be a master, would you? Is this the first time? There's no way. Wait. Is this the first time that Charlotte was introduced in the game? I feel like I kind of assumed that because she's like a one-star that she's been here forever, but the way that they're acting, it doesn't seem like we recognize her or that Fujima Ritsuka recognizes her. Is it? I'm trying to remember if I saw her in any of the events or anything. I don't remember. Are you a servant? Why, yes. Yes, I am. Oh, right. I still haven't introduced myself, have I? My name's Charlotte. Charlotte Corday. I'm probably extremely minor as far as heroic spirits go, so I won't blame you if you haven't heard of me. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, Charlotte. I only know you from FGO. This is her first debut to the story. Wow. That's kinda crazy. Okay. I haven't, sorry, yeah. I'm gonna be honest. No, don't be. I'm actually delighted to hear that. You are? Really, the things I did should never have gone down in history in the first place. But never mind that. What brings you all the way out to a place like this, anyway? Well... Now I get it. Yes, it all makes sense. This must be what I was summoned for. I've been wondering what I'm supposed to be doing here ever since I materialized here. So now that I know, I promise I'll do whatever I can to help. Then does that mean... Yes. I may be stupid, useless, and good for absolutely nothing. Damn, okay. Some high self-esteem here. But I promise I'll do the best I can in spite of all that. Aw, you're very cute. Cute, aren't you, Fo? So what exactly is he, anyway? Some kind of squall? Well... long story. I was summoned here about a month ago. Oh, okay. Also, are these... Are these parts of the ship, or is this... I don't think so. I think this is the same parts as here. The things that are already here. I don't think this is the Nautilus. Hopefully. But it wasn't long before I realized that, well, I can't actually do anything on my own. Really? Nothing at all? Yes, really. It's not because I'm an assassin or anything. I'm just genuinely helpless. I see. But I have a good feeling about this. I think I'm finally going to get to be helpful. Hmm. I'll certainly do my very best. Anyway, I suppose the first order of business is probably tracking down all your other companions. So while we're doing that, I'll tell you everything I know about Atlantis. That'd be great, thanks. Of course. Okay, so this island we're on is called Hestia, after one of the gods of Olympus. There's a village here where some humans live, and another servant lives on the island as well. Oh? Another servant? Yes. He calls himself the Courier? 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 I still know his true name. I know what it means, I don't know how to pronounce it. He's the one who brought me here on a ship. Okay, a ship, huh? By the way, delivery mate, I'm afraid I have some bad news. Oh no. What's up? I actually have no idea where we are right now, either. Oh. Now, where was that village again? Ah. I wonder where we are now. I'm sorry. Now that I think of it, losing my way is how I ended up at that beach earlier too. Why did you lose your way? Yeah, what's up, Keista? Well... Wyverns? Okay. Shh. Up. A demonic beast. I'm afraid I have some more bad news now. I lost my way earlier because I was running away from that demonic beast. Huh? There's no way you can beat it. Run away. Oh crap, it's gaining on us. Delivery mate. Who are they? Please, run for it. I'll hold it off as best as I can. I promised myself I'd be useful this time. This time? Hmm? Here goes nothing. What do you mean by that? Okay, interesting though. Oh! Okay. Sure. Oh, level 45? Jesus. One turn attack. What? MP strength up. I feel like that's the worst one. It's fine. Oh! Uh-oh. Defense up, bonus effect. One. I needed you to do this one more time. Wait, I still have one of those up. I think I can win this. Nice Python. Yep. One, two. Nice. Okay. Actually, maybe I can loop. She's doing her best. Yeah. Didn't that it? Didn't that it? Oh, that is the second one though, yeah, okay. Crit. Oh. It's fine, we win. Right? Surely we win. Wait. Wait, we don't win. I think I lost. Oh, that was way too close. What the fuck was that? That was way too close. Oh my god. Oh my god. The poison, the dot. Oh shit. We're completely surrounded. No, I won't give up yet. Huh? What's that? Huh? Ew. What was that? Huh? He's my Morgan. Emir in your friend list? Sure, sure. He's training on them. Hanekawa? Ooh. Having a body can be a real pain sometimes. No, wait. Something's not right here. Why do I even have to do this anyway? I mean, I'm a servant for Petro's sake. Oh, maybe it's because my name originally meant one who discharges water. Huh? That must be it. Whoever thought that was a good name for anybody. What? Does that mean the water falling on the demonic beast's heads is actually... Please no. Oh my god. Bro. Oh, who is it? Who is it? Let me see. Let me see your face. Hmm? What's that? Did I get it on somebody? Haha. Sorry about that. Hang on. I'll be right down. Hup. Why must it be you? Why must it be you? Ah, why couldn't it be someone else? Sorry again. I didn't mean to involve you guys in my little bit of fun. And so, who'd I get it on? Not me. I literally couldn't live with myself if it had. Guess that means you guys were the unlucky winners then. Hahaha. My bad. Ugh, gross. Stay away from me. But you were the one who... I'm sorry. This is all a little too much for me. There we go. A nice solid hit. What do you mean he's probably one of the strongest Greek servants out there? No, I mean, like, why does it have to be you who's the weirdo? Why can't you be like a Giga Chad? Why do you have to be a weirdo? Hey there. I don't know who you are, but you're lucky I found you when I did. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name. Me? I'm just your everyday devilish handsome hunter. As for the pretty young lady, you a servant? Yes, I am. And I take it you are as well. I sure am. I think this calls for a toast. To our fateful encounter. Just wash your hands first. He's Greek? I guess so, yeah. True. True.
I agree. Cleanliness comes first.
Alright, I hear you. Man, what a pain. Okay, so this is not the servant that she was talking about. This is just another servant. Okay, let's try that again. This means I saved your lives, yeah? I guess, technically. Yikes. I must have made an even worse first impression than I thought.
Well, your entrance was a little... Okay, incredibly off-putting.
Yeah.
But I suppose we wouldn't be here right now if it weren't for you. So thank you for that.
Sure. Oh my god. So beautiful. Say, now that I wash my hands, maybe it would be alright if I held yours. He's Greek. He's Greek, alright.
No, I think I'll pass on that, thanks. We still don't even know each other's names after all, so I think it's much too early for anything like hand-holding.
Ouch. Rejected with cold hard logic. That's just sad. Okay then, sounds like introductions are in order. I'm Orion, the Tristar Hunter. Yep. This is Super Orion. Are you for real? I guess this was his introduction then. Interesting, okay. Yo, what's up, Luna? What's up? Huh, now I gotcha. So you've met me before then? Yes and no. It's complicated. Don't worry about it. What's that supposed to mean? Anyway, you are...
Charlotte Corday.
Oh, I see.
It's okay if you've never heard of me. I'm a very minor figure as heroic spirits go.
Haha, sorry about that. she minds. She minds. She just doesn't want to show it.
I'm so sorry, delivery man. I wasn't able to be useful after all. If Orion hadn't shown up, who knows what would have become of us?
You saved their lives.
Huh? But I couldn't even defeat a single demonic beast.
Don't be ridiculous. You defeated one. I'd never have been able to save you guys. Wait, I'd never have been able to save you guys if you hadn't hung in there like you did.
Oh. I see. Then I was useful after all. That's wonderful.
Yeah, I see a surprising amount of people who actually have a grilled Charlotte.
That means I can die now.
What? Where'd that come from? Oh, it's the bear face.
Oh, sorry, I misspoke. What I meant to say was, I'm so honored that I could die a happy servant. Being able to help humanity is a dream come true for me. I can almost feel myself disappearing as we speak.
Try to guess why? I feel like there are two reasons. Well, don't, okay? I mean it.
Oh, I get it. You're actually egging me on, aren't you?
Not even close. What's up, Kev? Actually, hold on. Something's still not adding up. Let's see. You're not Atlantean, right? And you're a servant. What's going on here? Interesting. Okay, so now we have a squad here. We have a full squad here. Now I see. So you're a master. Oh, don't worry. I can promise you with absolute certainty that I'm a servant from proper human history. Okay, that's nice. So if you're here, does that mean you came to set this last belt, right? Yeah. That's kind of like the reason we came to chop down the tree. So, sure. Not exactly brimming with confidence, are you? So, I'm guessing from the way you're looking at me that you'd like me to help you. But I can't. What do you mean? We need your punching. Too much hassle. I guess so. Okay. Fair enough. Is that really your reason? Man, you're a real you're a real doubting Thomas, aren't you? Yes, that's the reason.
You can't be serious. You must be 1,000 times more useful than I could ever hope to be. So why won't you agree to help?
Well, let's just say I've got my reasons. Yeah, now that's a sulk if I've ever seen one. That's cute. The expression.
Alright then. I suppose this is where we go our separate ways. Come on, Delivery Mat. We'll never find a village if we keep wasting our time here. Let's just get going.
Does she know the village is in the opposite direction? She in fact does not know it. Kurde, wait!
Oh, right. I'd almost forgotten we're lost. Orion, will you take us there, please?
Didn't you just say we are going our separate ways? I'm just pulling your leg. Come on, follow me. Oh, and just so you know, it's over a day's walk from here, so we'll have to make camp at some point.
Really? My gosh, I must have been less attentive than I realized. I had no idea I'd gone so far.
Well, don't worry. I promise I'll at least get you to the village safe and sound. That'd be great, thanks. Dun, 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 dun. So let me ask you this. How much do you guys know about this lost belt? It's Kristaria's domain. Yeah? Can't say I know anyone by that name. Yo, what's up, Zeno? But I've heard there's someone called the Cryptors staying at Olympus.
And I guess I only really know that the weather is very mild and pleasant here. Oh, and the Atlanteans. Besides that, there are powerful demonic beasts here who are much stronger than I am.
Powerful demonic beasts. Yeah, I guess. But it's nothing that'll get in the way of life on this island. In that sense, it's nice and peaceful around here. I hope your friends are still alive. Thanks. Me too. The pessimistic answer. I mean, there's nothing worse than dying, right? Can't say I'm too fond of killing either. So hey, I've got a question for you. A real serious one. So I want you to look me right in the eye and answer it as truthfully as you can. It's gonna be something goofy. Okay? This Chaldea place you're from. Does it have any cute girls? I fucking knew it. I knew it verbatim what he was gonna say. Okay. Pretty ladies. Women I can hit on without it being a problem. I'll introduce you to Maeve, okay? And you have your fun. Oh, it's okay if they're already married. That sort of thing was totally cool in ancient Greece. I don't want to get on Artemis's bad side, yeah. Can't blame you for that. Wait, does that mean you and I have met before? Yeah. In that case, I'm sure you've seen how terrifying she can be for herself. But you don't have to worry about her right now.
Is that really that important a question?
It is for me. Maybe Celtic, I know. But she's at Chaldea.
I see. I suppose having been raised in an abbey, I simply cannot understand an issue like this.
Anyway, we'd better call it a night. Got an early morning ahead of us tomorrow. Go on and get some sleep. Good night, four. What's happening? There we go. Out like a light. Uh-oh. Sweet dreams, delivery Matt. I'll be around to help you out for at least a little while. You ready, Charlotte?
As ready as I'll ever be. Oh, and please call me by my last name.
You got it. Oh, okay. Alright, you lot. Keep it down. As you don't want to wake up delivery Matt, and... Wait, so you don't wake up delivery Matt, and I'll make your dads quick and painless. Okay, that's cool. They're keeping us, Oh, shit. They're protecting us while we're sleeping. That's cool. Yeah, I imagine he was under Odysseus' command. That would not be good for us. Those saber enemies are too strong. Yep. Trust. Level 100, Oriana didn't even notice. Oh, welcome, Sparky. All good, Sparky, all good. Have a good one. Oh, come on, it wasn't enough damage. Level 100 MP5. Yeah. I see. They are your trash talking friends. Cardinal's level 100, true. Alright, that takes care of that. Oh, hey. I didn't know you were still up, Furball. I know that expression. You're wondering why I'm not helping out, aren't you?
I'm too, honestly. I mean, the best I can do in battles like that is slow everyone else down.
Well, it's complicated. The truth is, I really do want to help. I just need to agonize over it a little longer. I've never had to deal with anything like this before. I might not look it, but I've actually got a lot on my mind. Atlantis is awesome. There is no war, and nobody wants for anything. The only thing most people have to worry about is the demonic beasts. But there's one part I just can't tolerate. Artemis? Wait, what was that? I didn't see. Couldn't see it at all. Knock it off. She's not an enemy. Yeah, I can't see anything. I just see this here behind her. Get lost. I don't feel like talking right now. I can't see at all what it is. Shh.
Who was that?
I guess I have to say she was my ex-girlfriend. Yeah?
Wait, what?
But even though we broke up, we're still not exactly estranged.
What?
Moriarty, of course. Anyway, that's how it is. I'd appreciate if you could keep this between us.
Well, if you insist that's how it is, I suddenly don't know enough about that sort of thing to say otherwise.
You don't?
No, I don't. Is that odd?
Well, I guess that's okay.
Good. Anyway, it doesn't look like any more demonic beasts will be bothering us. So I'm going to stay close to the delivery mat.
Sure. Sure. Okay, I'm up. Hey, you're up. Ready to get going. If we leave now, we should get to the village today.
Good morning, delivery mat.
I've got plenty of jerky if you're feeling hungry. Don't mind if I do. I know, don't worry. Here you go, fool. So that thing's carnivorous. Carnivorous. Huh. He says he's not picky, and he's happy to eat anything. A creature after my own heart. I guess it wasn't just a walking emergency ration. Oh wow, I'm sorry. Well, I doubt he'd be enough to fill up on anyway. So let's get going and eat on the way. I would expect the primate murder to be carnivorous, yeah. Ooh, okay. What are those machine-looking thingies? That's the village we're heading to right now. That's the village? There's a bunch of remains here of the gods who fell during the war about 10,000 years ago. Sorry, guess it didn't make much sense to you, did it? Don't worry, it will soon. Okay. Well. And there are the last demonic beasts. Hey, how's about helping me out to mark the occasion?
I just felt a flash of pain throughout my head just now, but I'm okay. I'll do my best to ensure I at least don't get in the way.
Let's go. Got it. Dun, dun, dun. Bro, why so many enemies? I don't even think it kills. It doesn't. She got to 75? True. Ow. Ow. Okay, you know what? Get your evade up. Oh shit. This doesn't even kill. It's fine. This is gonna take a long time. Don't let my Charlotte die. I think I need to MP. Bruh. Wait, can I one-shot? Ah, please be one. One enemy, surely. I'll take it. Guts Mystic Coach. Nice, Charlotte. And pop. Oh, didn't crit the last one. Charlotte's just watching from the sideline. Try this on for size. Oh yeah, we won. Man, having a master around really does make a big difference, doesn't it?
It really does. I don't know why, but I feel like I'm doing so much better now.
I'm just glad I can help. High five. Oh, I think my hand is gonna break. Oh, I get it. Like this, right? Uh-oh. Oh, yeah. Okay. Whew.
I don't suppose...
You want in on the high five action too?
Yes, please. But since I barely did anything to help, I think a low five would be more fitting.
A low five. Okay, how's this?
We did it.
Ooh, me next. Come on.
Huh? Well, in that case...
Just the fingertips.
Well, I couldn't give you anything better than what I gave Delivery Mat, so...
Why is that? Some kind of servant code or something?
I guess something like that.
Oh, well, never mind that. Here we are, Hastia village. Let's see it. Okay. Oh, hey, Orion. What's going on? It's not like you to return from a hunt so soon. Let's just say I happened across something rare and unusual.
You mean you found someone too?
Two.
Oh yeah, some people showed up here, asking for help.
Oh, is it our crew?
I tell you, I hadn't seen anyone that badly wounded in a long time. I think it's our crew.
Well, damn. That's a hell of a coincidence. So where are those people now?
They're staying at the tavern for the time being. Apparently, the courier happened to know them, happened to know who they were.
Wait, is this... Actually, let me see.
I was going to have them head to the temple once they got their bearings.
But now that you're back, this works out nicely. Why don't you escort them there? Turns out none of them had an offering from the gods, just like you didn't. Did you hear that, Delivery Mat? You think it might be them? Surely. Hell yeah, I do. There's no way this is just a coincidence. Come on, the tavern's this way.
Wait for me.
Oh, yep.
Senpai! Senpai!
Mesh. Man, this would have been such a good anime adaptation. I can already envision this scene in an anime. I was just thinking about it. How cool would it be? Man, that would be great.
You're alright. Oh, thank goodness. I mean, well... I knew you were still alive and uninjured thanks to your vital readings on the shadow border. But since we couldn't contact you, I was worried that you might be trapped or imprisoned somewhere.
In 20 years? Yeah.
I can't tell you how relieved I am that you're alright.
I'm so relieved to see you're alright too. Never noticed the full lanterns she has on her armor? Oh, you mean the motion tracking thingies? Yeah. The mocap?
Yeah. Luckily, I got off with only a few bumps and scratches since I was using the enhanced Ortnex at the time. Deliver, Matt. You're alright.
Though we did have some empirical evidence of your well-being, we're still going out of our minds with worry. I'll say, this whole sorry state of affairs just goes to show how much you still have to learn. Now you listen to me. It's every soldier's duty to always contact their superiors, no matter what the situation. If you're alright, we'll have to breathe a sigh of relief. If you're wounded, the shock will take our collective breath away. Either way, once we have contact, then we can take action. But if you never contact us at all... My point, boy, is that it's about time you took your responsibilities as the last master of humanity seriously. Huh? What? Well, it's a funny story. Funny you say that. Let me guess. Your communicator was broken, right? Well, given that you're uninjured, I'll overlook it just this once. The fact is, we cannot solve this last boss problem without a master, and as I just said, you're the last one we've got. At any rate, though it's a great weight off all our shoulders to know everyone survived the attack, I'm afraid the situation we find ourselves in is both highly complex and time-sensitive. Where to begin? Where else? The first order of business has to be Captain. Yeah, where is Captain? You mean Nemo? What about him?
Well, the whole reason we survived is thanks to Captain Nemo forcefully initiating a zero cell.
Okay.
Usually, zero celling in the state we were in would have killed us for sure, and should never have been attempted.
We should have been dead, yeah, for sure.
But this time, it turned out to be the right call.
Okay. What happened?
I took a look at the data we collected during the attack. And it said that the beam that came down from the sky tore the border to pieces.
Oh. Okay.
So even though our zero cell came to an end successfully, albeit haphazardly, our existence was still ever so slightly unstable.
Huh. Are you familiar with a rider by the name of Astolfo? Of course I am. Very familiar. Oh yes, very. Then, perhaps you're also familiar with his noble phantasm, the Hippogriff. Of course. One of the best lines in the entire game. Since it's not of this world, its existence is so ill-defined, the Hippogriff is able to travel freely between truth and fiction. Aha. This enables it to temporarily evade attacks that are rooted in reality. In our case, under most circumstances, our predicament would normally have led to one of two outcomes. Either that light from the heavens would have torn the Nautilus to pieces, or the Force Zero Cell would have resulted in us no longer being able to verify our own existence. Okay. However, it is here where Captain's decision truly shines. Sustaining damage in a neither here nor there state served to verify our existence through external means. And in turn, Zero Cell helped keep the light's destruction within manageable levels. Though not without significant cost, I'm afraid.
Captain Nemo was integrated into the Nautilus. So when it was nearly destroyed, damage to him was catastrophic and has left him comatose.
Oh, 07 Luna. Is he going to be okay?
Unfortunately, it seems his recovery will be neither swift nor simple. But recover he must, for we cannot hope to cross the Sea of Atlantis without the Nautilus. It's absolutely essential for us to navigate the terrain. Under normal circumstances, the best thing to do would be to send him back to Nova Chaldea, turn him into his spirit form, and give him the time he needs to restore himself. But our plans hinges on the Nautilus, and with that out of commission, our hands are firmly tied. For one thing, we can no longer escape even if we wanted to.
What about Shion?
As far as I can tell, we're almost completely cut off. We've been able to transmit a tiny bit of data, just enough to let her know we're still alive, but that's all. It takes forever to send too. To give you an idea of the scaling difficulty, it's like sending signals from Earth to Mars.
Then, right when everything was looking objectively hopeless. The fuck? Oh, the rider. Shoot. I forgot his name, right? Is it? That's when I showed up and said, "You look like you're in distress, so beautiful lady with the hidden eyes." Who are you? Ask and you shall receive. Yep, my name is Bartholomew Roberts. Yep. I'm a professional pirate in the prime of my youth, and most importantly, I'm single. Very important.
Indeed. It was through meeting Mr. Roberts that we managed to arrive at this village.
It's another one of these. That's what I was thinking as well, Kev. That's exactly what I was thinking.
What about you, Master? How did you find your way here?
Orion's best friend, yep. Orion helped me. Barely disguised fetish in human form.
There doesn't appear to be anyone else here, though it does smell faintly of game. Perhaps this means the servant who escorted you to this village was here not too long ago. Orion, the human version. There's a human Orion too? Not just a bear?
Well, he's basically a bear.
Oh wow, I wish I would have seen that for myself.
He's the physique of a bear.
In the meantime, I noticed you also seem to have brought a very beautiful woman with you. May I ask your name? Oh, I'm sorry. Were you talking to me? Who was? My name is Charlotte Corday. I'm an assassin.
Barth before in a small event as an NPC, I see. Oh, he was at least a guy with Charlotte in a batch of low star servants, I see. Rider Da Vinci. I see.
Mesh, was it? Are you delivery med servant? That's right, a Mesh Kyrielite. Well, as a fellow servant, it's a pleasure to meet you. Owen, please, call me Corday. Not at all. The pleasure's all mine. So, are you the one who escorted Master here then, Corday? Oh no, it wasn't me. If anything, I was being helped much more than I was helping. Neither the Livermet nor I could have made it back here if it hadn't been for Orion.
Aha! No wonder I haven't seen you around then.
Yes, I'm afraid I got hopelessly lost. I'm sorry for worrying you, Mr. Courier.
Oh, that's quite alright. Just grow out your bangs and it'll all be it'll all be water under the bridge.
Huh?
The reason why Chang'ong was an NPC in China, he wasn't released in the game by then, makes sense. Damn, I guess you didn't get it. Yeah, I don't get it either. Anyway, is Orion gone then? Now then. Well, that's too bad. Guess I have to go after him. Then again, I don't really want to go after another man. Then again, I think I have to. Just make up your mind already, will ya? No, man. How am I ever going to decide? No, don't bother. We don't have the time or the resources to spare running after someone who's already left. Besides, we still need information first and foremost. Just what in the world is going on with this last belt anyway?
Okay, Barth. I know you already told Holmes and me earlier, but would you mind going over this last belt again for everyone else?
Not at all. Would you mind lowering your bangs?
What? Why? I'm already perfect as I am, so no.
Shh. What? Alright, moving on. We know exactly why this Sea of Atlantis ended up as a lost belt. Wait, we know exactly, right? Yeah, okay. Did you notice anything unusual about this village? I'm betting you did. Those enormous metal structures. Yeah. Right. As I'm sure you can imagine, those giant buildings you saw are not of human design. They were made by, well, there's no better word for them than gods. What's more, these gods still hold the reins of power here even to this day. That's right, here in this last belt, the gods of Olympus are alive and well. That's cool. Enduring light of the gods.
How fare things here, or there, Canis? Did the operation to eradicate the Chaldeans conclude without issue?
Sure looks like it. First we beat the shit out of them with that massive fleet, then finished them off with one of Artemis's arrows. Oh, whoa. Oh. That was Artemis's arrow, I see. The goddess, what did I call it? The goddess arrow of justice or whatever. If they actually managed to survive all that, I'd be so impressed I'd even join their side myself. Oh, well. Prepare to be impressed.
I'll take that to mean it was a highly fulfilling victory then. But I'd also advise you to watch your tongue, Canis.
Justice Hammer, that's it. Hammer of Justice, Goddess Hammer of Justice.
Words have meaning after all, and I'm afraid you might have been a bit too generous with your praise just now.
The hell's that supposed to mean? It's not like I could join their side even if I wanted to, now that they're dead. Wait, I recognize that mean little smirk. Don't tell me. Odysseus, tell us what happened already, and be quick about it. We haven't finished our search of their remains yet, but at this point, it seems that they were not eliminated as planned. I intend to continue searching for them under the assumption that they managed to escape, most likely to a nearby island. I expect Hestia will be our best bet. Oh, well.
There you have it, Canis. Well, are you going to join their side now?
Not a chance in hell. Are you trying to start something with me, Kristaria? Just forget I said anything. I didn't actually mean it anyway. Besides, I don't even see why all this was necessary. I could have just killed them all myself, but you just had to go and bring Artemis into it. She blushed, yeah. So what are you gonna do to make up for this botched operation, Mr. Commander of the Olympus Defensive Forces? You gonna offer up your head on a platter by way of apology, like the other one of you did? Hmm? I don't answer to you, Canis. The only ones who can punish me are Lord Zeus and his close ally, Kristaria.
Thank you, Odysseus. Rest assured, I have no intention of laying blame for this at your feet. The operation itself was perfect, and your direction flawless.
I appreciate your even-handed decision, Kristaria. Now then, if you'll excuse me, I must get back to my search. Nope.
Yes, that's a good idea. After all, Odysseus, the core reason you were dispatched there was to ensure the invaders would never sully Olympus.
Nope.
Yes, exactly. I hope you're duly aware of the importance of your task, Odysseus.
I am. No idea.
As for you, Canis, you should be ashamed of yourself for your failure to kill them. Canis, you're to come back to Olympus at once and cleanse yourself as best as you can before you get an audience. If I were you, I would already be thinking up excuses for this miserable failure of yours. I can tell you right now, the King of the Gods is going to be very upset with you. Better be ready to receive his punishment.
Why, you little...
That's enough, you two. I'll deal with Canis myself. I'd remind both of you to conduct yourselves in a manner befitting of the glorious Olympic gods. You're always much too easy on Canis, Lord Kristaria. But if you insist, I suppose we have no choice but to keep quiet. Remember, Canis, you're nothing more than a hunting dog. There's no point in keeping you around if you can't do your job. You should be honored to have been trusted with a divine spirit. It's far more than you deserve. If I were you, I would never forget the debt of ingratitude I owe to Lord Kristaria. Difficult though that may be with such a tiny brain as yours, and nevertheless suggest you try your best.
Okay. Kill him. I'll kill him.
Canis,
I don't even care what Zeus might do to me. I'm gonna kill those brats dad. End of story.
Canis.
Shut the hell up, human. Don't you keep calling my name, not unless you wanna end up dead yourself.
Let's refresh our memories, Canis. What it is you want?
To get revenge on proper human history. No, scratch that. To reject it completely. That's the whole reason I went along with your little scheme in the first place.
Good. Then continue to do just that. There's no need for you to return to Olympus. I'll tell Zeus myself that you're biding your time, waiting for a chance to clear your name.
Shh. Alright, fine. I'll play along. You're technically my master, so I'll obey that order. Besides, I have a little more respect for the Chaldeans now. If they really did manage to survive Artemis' attack, that'll be plenty worth killing myself. If that means cleaning up the moon goddess's the moon goddess's mess for her, then fine.
Oh? I'm surprised to hear you say that, given your antipathy towards the gods. Perhaps visiting other Lost Belts has affected you just like it has the Chaldeans.
What was that? You got a death wish or something, huh? I don't have any mercy to spare for human or divine spirits. As far as I'm concerned, the only good human or god's a dead one. Besides, the only one in the whole damn world who could do something about me is you. Ugh, forget it. Too much trouble. Alright, Kashtaria, what do I gotta do?
For the time being, you have to remain on standby under Odysseus' command. We can't have you roaming around the seas haphazardly and getting caught up in skirmishes with the remnants. Not unless you want to exhaust your magical energy before you get a chance to fight Chaldea. Worry not. Once Odysseus locates Chaldea, I'll ensure you're the one to settle things with them.
Alright. I can live with that. I hate having to hang around Odysseus any longer, though.
Odysseus, any news on the Athena Cleronomia?
Huh? We're still looking for them, but I'm prioritizing the search for Chaldea for the time being.
Fine. Let me know when you find them.
Understood. That's all I have to report. For now, I'll return to my search.
Very well. I'm sure a hero of your renown won't let us down, Odysseus.
I find it hard to believe how rudely you behave towards your own master, Canis. Ha! Believe it or not, this is me holding back. I'm just too tired to bother with anything more. Really? That was you holding back. Yeah, it was. There's just no point in getting pissed off at him. He never bats an eye, no matter what you say. So I only ever say about half of what's really on my mind. Couldn't you tell? Aren't you afraid? It's not as though you're his only servant after all. If he were to get fed up with your rebellious attitude, he could end your contract whenever he liked. Man, I wish. Then I'd finally get to pick a proper fight with him. No dang human slaps a collar on me and gets away with it forever. When all's said and done, I'm gonna make him pay dearly for that. What a strange relationship. Oh well, it's none of my business. Lord Odysseus, the echidna has succeeded at producing the dog. I believe it should finish growing in about half a day. Good. Find something it can use to track the Chaldeans. I don't care what it is or where you get it. If the Chaldeans are indeed still alive, they're bound to have left a trail of some kind. In a dog's keen senses, we'll be able to find such a trail. A dog. I wonder if... Wait. I wonder if those two silhouettes... Let me quickly just check it out. Let me just check out. Maybe? I think so, maybe, yeah. Maybe that's why I wouldn't know him individually. In proper human history, the gods, including the 12 Olympians, parted ways with humanity. But in this world, they remained. We shall see, yes. I don't know why that is. We might be able to find a clue as to what happened if we went digging around in the ancient ruins. They remain. But really, that doesn't matter. The problem is that this world achieved amazing growth and prosperity thanks to the gods sticking around. Well, if we're being accurate, most of the gods aren't actually here in Atlantis. They're up on top of the great pit that sits in the middle of Atlantis Sea. That's your ultimate destination, the interstellar metropolis, Mount Olympus, that lies beyond the Tree of Emptiness.
Olympus.
The city of the gods. And of course, wherever you find gods, you'll also find people who worship them. Like the ones who attacked you in the moment you set foot in this lost belt.
This is as far as Da Vinci and I got earlier. From here on out, everything we will learn will be new to us as well.
Right. Now I see. If the gods are still alive here, that would certainly explain our current situation. Yeah, it's kind of similar to Scandinavia, right? Where the Ragnarok didn't happen.
When you mention people who worship the gods, are you perhaps referring to the heroic spirits?
That's right. I bet you were all quaking in your boots when you heard his true name, weren't you? He's one of the most famous tacticians in all of proper human history. A hero who survived the same battlefield that took the lives of the great heroes like Achilles and Hector. Odysseus. That's the commander-in-chief who rules over this entire Sea of Atlantis, and your sworn enemy set on wiping you all out. Yeah, it was just kind of incomplete, yeah. I'm gonna do this just for them to give me more info. You mean you don't know? Come on, come now. Surely you can find some time in your schedule to hit the occasional book. Ooh, about that. Oh. Yeah, about that. Then again, I suppose you've been keeping rather busy as of late, haven't you?
Odysseus is one of the heroes who fought in the Trojan War. The war that broke out between the Trojans and the Achaeans due to Paris' decision in a contest between goddesses. It was through Odysseus' cunning ploy to sneak Achaean soldiers into Troy inside a great wooden horse, also presented to the Trojans as a gift. That the once impregnable Troy was finally forced to surrender. This legend is so well known that even today, we refer to malware that presents itself as something benign so that it can deliver a malicious payload as a Trojan horse.
He brought up the virus. A computer virus.
Incidentally, the Iliad that Iskandar is always reading is an epic poem that depicts the events of the Trojan War. Anyway, our first order of business is to get Nemo healed up. We won't even be able to use the Shadow Border until he's feeling better.
Fortunately, we have an idea as to how to go about that, so don't worry, I'll take care of it.
Next, there's one more thing I would like to ask you about. What was that light that came down from the sky and tore the Nautilus to pieces? Is this some sort of secret weapon Odysseus came up with?
Ah, yes, that. That's one of the most pressing problems you'll have to face. Let me start at the beginning. There are 3 major hurdles you'll need to clear if you're going to reach Olympus. First, there's the Olympus Defensive Forces, commanded by Odysseus. Second, there's Poseidon, the nihilist god of the sea and guard of the Great Pit. Oh shit. And third, there's the heavenly arrow of divine punishment, Artemis. There's no way for all of you to get into Olympus unless you can do something about each of those hurdles. Oh shit, we just need to get Drake to defeat Poseidon again. Think of them as Atlantis' version of the 3 layers of the defense that made the Byzantine Empire's capital city of Constantinople all but impervious to invasion. Shit. 3 layers of defense. Yo, what's up, what's up? Shit. Maybe I should have said something before I left after all. Then again. Now, then again, I'm sure they'll figure something out with Bartholomew there. Man, now I've got even more I've got to talk about. I've got to think about. Where should I go? What should I do? Is this really what you want, Artemis? Emmanuel's just going on a spree in the chat. Okay, okay. Things were actually relatively peaceful on the Sea of Atlantis up until fairly recently. There are still soldiers stationed here, sure, but you could count them all on one hand. And even with Artemis keeping watch, getting around between the different islands was no problem at all. Back then, the only ships she'd automatically attack were those that tried to head for Olympus. But then, not too long ago, the situation changed dramatically.
Was that because of us?
That's part of it, sure, but there's another bigger reason. What happened was, a number of servants from proper human history managed to infiltrate Olympus.
Huh?
I don't know if it's because of the sheer size of this lost belt or what, but the counterforce ended up summoning a whole bunch of servants. Makes sense. Who tried to establish a beachhead that you Chaldeans could use to reach Olympus whenever you got here. Okay. They did this for us? The counterforce actually doing something?
So, who are these servants?
I wish I could tell you, girl with the beautiful hidden eyes. Oh, because she has bangs? But I don't even remember what they look like.
I presume there's some sort of magecraft in play.
Yes, I think so. You see, I was asked to help them reach their destination, which means I had to stay behind. So if I remember the true names, there was a chance I could end up being compelled to give them to the enemy.
They must have really had a talented caster put a spell on you. Then again, it could have been an assassin or someone who specialized in memory manipulation.
At any rate, I do remember they managed to get past both Artemis's arrows and Poseidon's strikes. And then ended up safely reaching Olympus. A beachhead is a place on beach that we seize and use for launching an attack. Okay. Unfortunately, their arrival came at a heavy price. A number of servants were killed on the way there. I may not remember their faces or their names, but I do know they all went down fighting.
Gotcha. Regardless, this does shed some light on why their security was already so tight. That being said, with so many servants being summoned, they would surely have been discovered sooner or later, even if they had all remained there, or here.
Who cares about what happened in the past? We still need to worry about the present. So you're saying the reason Atlantis is on such high alert right now is thanks to this other servant invasion? Exactly, men who wouldn't be my type, even with much longer bangs. Them. Then again, if you were to lose a few pounds... Was that descriptor really necessary? At the moment, getting into Olympus is basically impossible. However, there are still several servants who stayed behind, so in my opinion, you should start by looking for them. Of course, in order to do that, you'll need to visit the neighboring islands. But at least Artemis's guard should be a little more relaxed during the daytime. Unfortunately for you, my ship, the Royal Fortune, can cross between islands in the blink of an eye. That being said, honestly, it's so incredibly risky to move around while Artemis is on high alert. We can only hope that she's lowered her security level because she thinks you're all dead. So, what do you say?
What about this idea you said you had for helping Nemo to recover? I'd like to know more about that.
Alright. It'll be faster if I just show you. In brief, it involves taking Captain Nemo to the temple. What temple?
Excuse me, Mr. Courier.
Yes, what can I do for you?
I'm sorry to impose, but I have something I was hoping you could deliver for me. Unless you're already fully booked.
Not at all. The only reason I'm allowed to stay in this on this island is because I agreed to serve as a courier. Now, where would you like it delivered? The next island over? In that case, I should be able to make it there and back by nightfall. In exchange, I'm sorry, Hieretikos, but could I ask you to do me a favor and show these people around the village for me? I think they'd be especially interested to see how clothes are made here.
Sure, no problem.
Well, given what these villagers are wearing, it certainly seems like their lifestyle is still identical to what it was in ancient Greece. Also, we still haven't met a character that was like the sympathy character in this. The character that we feel bad for erasing and stuff like that. We haven't met any of those characters yet. As such, I doubt there'll be all that much of interest to see. Sure.
Thank you for showing us around. Not at all. Okay, this way, please.
I'm sure it comes as no surprise, but one truly cannot help but notice these enormous structures. I'm told they're known as the remains of a number of gods.
Remains isn't the nicest way to put it, but that does seem to be what the young people call them.
Do you mean to say you're no longer young yourself, my fair lady? Because if so, I must humbly beg you to differ.
Oh, well, thank you. Anyway, Mr. Courier said I could show you how our clothes are made, right?
I should show you. So she's not gonna elaborate on that? Okay.
Here, it's right this way. Aha. This is some very interesting interior decoration you've got going here.
I take it that's your loom over there. What do you use for your textiles then? Some form of cotton?
Cotton? No. It's silver birch bark embedded with Theos Cleronomia.
Theos Cleronomia. Theos what now? Well, I suppose it doesn't matter. Though I must say, isn't this material a bit too plain for clothing? Okay. Surely you could put such a lovely shade of blue towards more fashionable means, no? And what about durability? Isn't that a concern? If I may, Director, fashion is intrinsically tied to both the area in which it's worn and the civilization of the people wearing it. So I dare say it's quite rude to criticize it as though our perspective is the correct one. Yes, good point.
I see. So you find it too plain. But to answer your question, no, durability isn't a concern at all. Our clothes can be adjusted to suit the temperature, and they're treated with a coating to deter blades, which keep us fairly safe from demonic beast attacks.
Huh?
Yes?
Pardon me, but would you mind if I touch the outfit hanging over there?
Oh no, go right ahead.
I can't say I've ever felt any other article of clothing quite like this. Would you also mind if I borrowed that knife?
Holmes?
This is a good iron knife, well made and well sharpened, and yet it cannot cut through this outfit. Huh? Are you serious? Here, let me try. It's no use. I can't cut it worth a damn.
Could you stop, please? You're going to ruin the knife if you keep that up.
Ah, of course. I do beg your pardon. Okay, I see. What in the world is this material? Is there some trick to how you make it? It's basically just chainmail, but like looking like actual clothing. That's cool.
No, we just...
Hey! I hunted a demonic beast!
Oh god. It looks like we'll get to have fresh demonic beast meat for dinner today.
Okay.
You hunt demonic beasts? Isn't that dangerous? Oh no, it's fine. The ones around here aren't all that strong anyway. The gods have permitted us to hunt them for millennia now. As long as we do it in moderation.
The gods, huh?
They should start cutting and dressing the beasts any moment now. Come on, let's go see.
I got a Hydra. This one ferments alcohol in its intestines, so we ought to be able to get some good booze out of it too.
I don't believe it.
This is easily as large as an Orochi or a Diavoltron. I see. I say, have you all noticed something odd about these proceedings? Well, all the villagers seem to be happy about this skill. Not one of them is surprised by it. This sort of hunt may not be exactly common for them, but nor would it seem to be unprecedented. Man, this is great. We haven't had a Hydra meeting forever. How long forever is? Let me think, maybe 30 years or so? Interesting, okay. So everyone lives a lot longer here. Am I right, Gramps? NPC greater than delivery man in Shimosa. What do you mean? Oh, I'd say the one from 30 years ago was a good bit smaller than this. I haven't seen one of this size in about 200 years. Back when I was still young myself. Okay, so they don't live that much longer. It's just like about double. I thought it was maybe like they live for like thousands of years, but it's just like double the length of our lifespan or so. What did you just say? It's like I haven't seen one of this size in about 200 years. Alright, let the feast begin. Man, we haven't had Hydra in ages.
Don't worry, everyone. We also have chicken if you're not a fan of snake. We had demonic beasts back in Russia too, didn't we, Senpai?
It's pretty good, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It's a little tough, but it's nothing you can't get used to.
Not bad, not bad at all. But I dare say it would go down even better if it had been cooked teriyaki style. Someone told me we don't need to understand people the styles when trying to explore it. Yeah.
Here you go. Demonic beast teriyaki.
Damn. Alright, now that we've discovered a few more interesting things from this Hydra hunt, let's take advantage of this mealtime to go over what we've learned. First off, we're told that this Hydra was brought down not by a servant, but by 4 ordinary villagers. Second, these villagers haven't seen a Hydra of this size in approximately 200 years. Which we know thanks to an old man who was apparently a youngster at the time. Quite so. It would seem that while Hydras of this particular size is something of a rare occurrence, it's not at all uncommon for these villagers to bring back smaller Hydras from a hunt. Furthermore, all the jerky we've seen hung up around the village came from demonic beasts as well. In the Russian Lost Belt, the Yaga had to use magical guns to hunt demonic beasts, and even then, bringing one down wasn't easy by any means, but here... Right, here, it would seem that hunting demonic beasts takes no more effort for these people than, say, hunting a quail would for us. And even though we're ostensibly from the same human race, they all seem to be in picture-perfect health. And they certainly couldn't be that healthy if they didn't regularly have enough to eat. Hey there, everyone enjoying the feast? This Hydra really hits the spot. I say, what in the world is going on with this village?
I doubt anything we've seen here is unique to this village. Rather, I expect that it's just what life is generally like here in the Atlantic Lost Belt.
No. There'll be time for all that later. For today, I suggest you guys eat your fill, and tomorrow I'll explain everything at the temple. I gotta say, this serpent liquor doesn't taste like any other kind of alcohol I've ever had, but it's got a really nice kick to it. I bet it would be even better with some spices. I'll have to try importing some one of these days.
True. Given everything that's happened between yesterday and today, I can't help but feel a bit mentally worn out. Putting everything out of our minds for the night and getting a good long sleep might not be a bad idea at all. Oh, you do realize I'm speaking strictly in my capacity as a commander, of course. And I only reached this conclusion out of fervent consideration for everyone's well-being.
Yes, sir.
Understood.
Well, go on then, eat up. You'll need all the energy you can get for what's to come. And don't be shy about asking for seconds.
Okay. Oh, Nemo's alive. Oh, maybe not.
It doesn't look like Captain Nemo will be waking up on his own anytime soon.
He's still comatose, or at least the closest equivalent for a servant. Unless you do something, he'll most likely continue to wither away until he ultimately perishes.
You gotta find a way to help him.
Right.
Unfortunately, getting to the temple could be a bit dangerous. You see, the demonic beasts seem to have picked up on the scent of battle and started to roam the area.
In that case, we don't have delivery mat. We can't have delivery mat carry him, since he needs both hands free for his master duties.
What are my master duties?
Indeed, and it would be quite difficult, if not impossible, for you to carry him either, thanks to your small stature.
Oh. Yeah, that's more like it, actually.
So, who would be the best choice? Huh? Why, would you look at that? It seems we have a strapping young man with girth to spare right here. You're not talking about me, are you?
How can you JoJo pose while carrying someone? True. That's the master duty.
Don't worry, you'll be fine. Someone as light as Nemo shouldn't be any trouble for you at all, right?
Well, no, of course not. Not to mention that physical enhancement is the most rudimentary of all spells. But a distinguished commander like myself giving a child a piggyback ride just seems more than a tad, well, improper.
You're so worried about appearances at this point. Shouldn't you be more concerned with improving your odds of survival, Commander? Even if just by 1%.
Exactly. Besides, I bet you got a real dashing figure carrying Nemo on your back, Gordy.
Spare me the hollow praises. Something about it just rubs me the wrong way.
That actually reminds me of something I've been wondering about for a while now. Did the homunculi you grew up around never praise you for anything, Director?
Oh. Great question, Mesh.
Homunculi are already fully grown from the moment they're born, which means they have absolutely nothing in the way of genuine life experience. Is that how homunculi work? Interesting. I don't need any praise from the likes of them. Not that they ever bothered anyway. I don't know whose idea it was, but they said it was policy to never offer praise for anything they felt like... Wait, they felt was the sort of thing anyone should be able to do. I especially remember how Tula would always be like, I'm very sorry, young master, but I'll never praise you regardless of what you may accomplish. I swear, what was her problem anyway?
I see. Fascinating. She sounds like someone I would very much like to meet.
Don't be ridiculous. She's just another homunculus. I highly doubt she'd have anything to offer you. Besides, she's long since gone from this world, so you'll never get to meet her regardless. Oh, why am I even talking about this? Alright, fine. I see how it is. Wait right here while I go and fetch Nemo. There. Happy now?
Now that's a father figure if I've ever seen one. He does look like Nemo's father now.
He totally looked like a doting father.
Don't be daft. Yeah. Now look what you did. My shouting made him kick me in the stomach.
Now I see. So this is what you Chaldea folks are like. What you lack in rules, you make up for with discipline. That suits me just fine. In fact, I'd even say it's ideal. Alright then, let's make our way for the temple.
I'll go with you.
Ooh, what's up, Charlotte? I'm guessing I'm really just an ordinary guy. That's why I'm here now. That's how I got left behind. Right now, I'm just a guy who looks the part, left holding down the fort. Every day feels like it lasts a year. Every second feels like it drags on for an hour. Don't get me wrong, logically it makes sense. Really, when you get right down to it, servants like us are supposed to fight alongside the master. It's just reckless to go off somewhere, you know, you're likely to die without one. I know what that servant, I can't even remember their face, asked me, stay here and wait for them. And I know I said I would, partially because it really didn't feel like the kind of situation where no was an option. But I'm supposed to be one of the greatest sabers ever, even if I do just use a club. Uh-huh. Oh, right now, I'm a rider, though I can't keep my horse around all the time. Oh crap, I'm getting all choked up. I have no weapons and no vehicle. The only gear I've got to my name is a few tales of adventure and... daring, dude? And that's nothing compared to the real first-rate heroes. I can't stand back if my Achilles tendon is severed or if I'm stabbed in the heart. Back up. Stand back up. I can't keep protecting the entire city as its political leader, general, strategist, and warrior all rolled into one. I could never complete all of the 12 labors on my own. I can't even gather a bunch of other heroes into a single ship for an epic journey. So many things, and I can't do a one of them. And the best I can manage is to hunt demonic beasts and donate them to the villagers, just like what I've been doing every day. They say there have been a lot more demonic beasts running around lately. That probably means they're either here or they will be soon. I wonder what they'll think of me when they show up. A useless good-for-nothing C-rank servant. I just hope they're at least a little happy to meet me. Nah, what am I saying? I've got to stop thinking positive. They're just gonna look down their noses at me and relegate me to the backup. That's all I deserve anyway. Bro, okay. Alright, now that I'm feeling more myself, I'm just gonna keep looking on the dark side of life. What a depressing existence. After all, that's what I swore I was gonna do. I love. um... Okay then, let's get going.
Man, when we first set out for this last bout, I never thought I'd end up walking with my own 2 feet.
You're really enjoying yourself, aren't you, Da Vinci?
Well, sure. I've always wanted to get a chance to explore some new, uncharted land like this.
Man, you would have loved Agartha then.
Well, I understand how you feel, Da Vinci, and I'm well aware that you can handle yourself in a fight. I feel I must remind you that you are truly essential to the Shadow Builder's operation. So I would advise you to stay as close to Miss Kyrielite as possible.
Yeah, I know.
Speaking of which, where is the Shadow Boulder right now?
Oh, yes. We used its barely functional cloaking feature to hide it once we reached shore. While I would prefer to return to it as soon as possible, doing so while its comms are unusable would of course render us unable to lend you our aid. So in the meantime, I've entrusted Mr. Manure with its safekeeping. On a different subject, what exactly does going to this temple entail? That's a fair question. By all accounts, it sounds like the 12 Olympians are our primary enemies here. So why in the world would we run the risk of going somewhere devoted to worshipping them?
Worry not, my portly compadre. There are no gods there now. It's a temple in name only these days. However, it still has one of the gods' relics there. A relic I thought we might be able to use to restore Captain Nemo to good health. What kind of relic? In proper human history, you would probably refer to them as... nanomachines. Nanomachines, son. Nanomachines, really?
Those are tiny robots about the size of a virus, no? Even in modern history, they're mostly just theoretical. There hasn't been much progress in actual creating functional nanomachines.
Nanomachines, son.
So then, this is Olympian technology. Are you sure it's safe for us to use? Speaking in my capacity as a technical advisor, I'm not sure I can endorse this.
Nice. All the MGS memes. You have every right to be suspicious, girl, who I very much wish would let her bangs down. However, this nanomachine technology has apparently been a part of this land for over 10,000 years. So I'm afraid I'll have to defer to both of your expertise to determine whether or not it's safe. What about you, Miss Corday? Do you know anything about the nanomachines?
Not a thing. But I get the feeling I'd be stronger if I did.
I see.
Very well then, Mr. Delivermet. Would you be so kind as to give us a proper send-off? Hold on, just a moment. Since I'll be accompanying you personally for this expedition, why don't you let me handle this?
Take it away, sure.
Right then. All hands, move out!
What? He flapped it. Bro.
All hands, move out!
Oh, hands.
Well, what are you waiting for? Come on, before I leave you behind.
Senpai.
Let's catch up to him. Sure.
Indeed, I must say, he's a much faster walker than I expected.
Good grief. You think they'd take this a little more seriously considering we're in the 5th and biggest last belt now.
Oh, I think they're taking it just seriously enough. If this is how you all operate, I can see how you managed to take down 4 other lost belts. Hems.
Right?
Alright, we'd better go after them. By the way, would you mind hiding your eyes with your bangs? Can you stop?
Okay, that's more than enough of you pushing your creepily specific fetish on literally everyone around you. Seek help.
Thank you, Da Vinci. Thank you. He was getting so annoying. Thank you. Call him out.
Oops. Now I've gone and run off too far ahead. That won't do at all.
Barely disguised fetish, yep.
This may be embarrassing, but I'll take shame over that any day of the week. I expect the gentlemanly thing to do here is simply turn around and go back to rejoin them without saying a word. All that aside, I still can't believe I flubbed such a simple yet critical line. Does this mean I'm just not cut out to be the one giving orders?
Maybe.
No, that can't be right. No doubt I'm just feeling a little less articulate than usual after all this fighting. Yes, that sounds right. I'll just go ahead and leave it at that.
Director.
Ah, that must be the livermate and the Themis servant. Alright, Gordolf, keep it together. A good mage never loses their cool, no matter the circumstance. Since I can't use my hands right now, I'll just give them a congenial smile and...
Behind you! Oh, well.
Hahaha, what's this now? Some sort of sketchy comedy routine. If so, I would certainly hope you could come up with something better than the old "oops, there's a monster behind you" gag. That sort of tired cliche may suffice in your circles, but it'll take far more sophisticated humor than that to get a chuckle out of good old Gordolf music. Huh? You mean you weren't just trying to get me to turn around as a joke?
I'll be right there, Director. Please, run for it.
It's just me. Or have I spent far too much of this year literally running around?
I think we're gonna make it.
There's no way I'm going out as some sort of bad punchline. Go off charge! Damn it, I didn't have enough charge left.
Bro. Guess I just had to use a command spell? Well, there's no CQs left, so...
Right, ready when you are, Master.
Even so, I don't know if it's gonna be enough. Huh? Who's that?
Huh?
Oh, was it the rider?
Gah, what just happened? Please tell me these bloody chunks that look disturbingly like crushed tomatoes aren't mine.
No worry, I got the beast.
Oh, good. Thank you?
You and the kid would have ended up monster chow if I hadn't been here. Glad it didn't happen.
No, yes, I'm quite grateful for that, believe me, but I still don't know who you are.
Oh, Mangiacardo. I see. Yeah, that's fair. But before I tell you that, I need to ask you something.
What? What is it? And did you really have to point that surprisingly sharp-looking stick at me first?
I ask of you, are you my master?
No.
Bro? You good? And this is also one of the servants that I see a lot of people having grilled. I don't know if it's good or if it's just because everyone likes him a lot. But I see everyone in chat going crazy for him as well. Gotcha. Okay then, I'll just be on my way. Sorry to bother you. Whoa, wait up. Hold up. No, I'm out of here. I messed up the one line that no servant should ever mess up. There's nothing left for me to live for. How's the CQ? I used the command spell on the second turn. Or second try. I managed to proc the guts on the first try, and then the second try did even worse, and I just used the command spell. Me, I'm a master, it's me. Huh? You're the master?
Yes, that's right. Now, could you please tell us who you are?
Yeah, okay. Well.
Oh, no, there's something behind you.
Yourself. Shut up already, you dumb things.
Did he just take that monster out with a wooden sword?
I guess that's not just any club. Then again, the only famous club wielders I know of are Miyamoto Musashi and Heracles.
Are you Heracles Lily? Oh, that would go crazy. That has to be one of the last things I ever thought I'd hear a master say. And no, I'm nowhere near as big as a deal as that. My name's Mangiacardo. I'm a plain old run-of-the-mill servant, best known for fighting the 12 paladins of Charlemagne. Oh, I see. I see. We were just talking about the stall food the other day. I'm sorry, I've never heard of you. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know anything about you, so... Yeah, that figures. Don't worry, I get it. Anyway, I'm a rider. Just technically though, since I don't actually have anything to ride.
You don't? Not even a horse?
Yeah, I have a horse, but I can only use them when I'm fighting. Huh. Guess the scent of blood must have really lured them out here. Alright, Perspective Master. I'm counting on you to call the shots. You got it. You know, even I've gotta admit, that line wasn't too bad. It's got a nice easygoing feeling for every...
Mangiacardo, aren't you going to fight?
No, right, of course. Okay, let's do this thing. Okay. Servant to Durandal. Oh, you know what's the team that I've been using for farming? Let me show you. I've been using this. Grilled Mandri, yep. Use Herc-Lily. I can use Herc-Lily. Okay. And story supports are really strong now, yeah. You're bullying Arash now. Huh? What the fuck? Okay, ignore that. Bro, he has no battery? The fuck? Yeah, never use... yeah, I can see that. I mean, I guess he has target focus for himself, so I guess that's a form of battery. In a way. I didn't attack up. Fuck. I did not kill this wave. I did not attack up. Actually, was this enough? Yes, it is. Let me get his MP up. And then next time I can just delete them. Damn, he takes no damage because of this buff here. Also, how much is this ink defense up a lot? I think it probably is, right? Sure. %30 def up? Okay, so it's probably the other buff then that's making it so that he's really tanky. Durandal was Roland's, right? Was Roland's sword? Durandal? Or Durandal? Yep, okay. There, there we go. That ought to do it. He's really strong.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, that buff is doing a lot of damage here.
After all, Mangiacardo is famous for taking on the entire French army with only 3 allies.
That's no big deal. Every hero's got some kind of story like that. Hmm? Those people coming this way, friends of yours. I guess Batman is there too, yeah. Sherlock Holmes, Leonardo da Vinci, and Bartholomew Roberts, huh? Must be nice being so famous.
The important thing is that you're all unhurt. And if we can now count another servant among our ranks as well, things are certainly looking up.
Sure. Hector's? Oh, Hector's Roland's the second wielder? Interesting.
He's got nice long...
No, that's not the voice. He's got nice long bangs, but you can still see both of his eyes. Damn, so close. Boy, if you don't shut up...
Is that really all you care about?
What can I say? We pirates have never been shy about our desires. Amazing. From what I hear, he's only known these people a little longer than I have, but he's already one of the gang. He must have an A-rank people skills. He doesn't even try to hide the freaky shit he's into, and they still like him anyway. Like is a strong word, Mangiacardo. Like is a very strong word. Man, I'm so jealous. If only I was a little bit smoother with people. Ahem. Bart or Blackbeard, what's your servant in Holy Grail War? I think I'm just killing myself at that point. I think I'm just FFing. Actually, I can probably like take Blackbeard and fuck him over with my command spells and then just exit. Yeah. So what are you gonna do now? Keep heading for the temple. That's the plan. In that case, I guess I can go with you. Besides, I'm a rogue servant, so I'll feel better having a master around too. That'd be great. Well, if you insist, then I guess I can't refuse now. Alright then, looks like I'll be coming along. Do you know anything about the temple yourself, Mangicardo?
Oh yeah. Hell, I've even used it myself a few times.
A picture's worth 1,000 words, right? So let's just get you to the temple and say that guy is live.
Are you quite sure it can do that? Are these nanomachines really safe?
You can't take the word nanomachine seriously.
For that matter, how do they work? I'd much rather you tell us now than later.
Don't ask me, I don't got any idea. Look, you'll just have to see for yourselves, okay?
Shh. Alright, fine. Besides, if you can't get the Nautilus back in working order, I'll have to continue this entire journey on foot. And everyone knows nobles such as myself only travel by foot when the circumstances leave them no other choice.
We're all pretty desperate to escape from the original Calia, weren't we? The super strict weight loss regime you had to follow for a while.
I assure you, I had no idea whatsoever what you're talking about.
Okay, that's the end, right? There's someone that did an essay on ancient Greeks nanomachines in history class, for sure. Okay, I know it's like only 2 hours in, but I have to wrap it up early today. So, it's gonna be only a 2-hour stream. But tomorrow we're back with another boss fight and shit. Or not tomorrow, on Friday we're back for more. Oh, but I do gotta run. I have some other stuff that I'm also doing today. Later. And so, it's a short one today, but... it's a shorter one today, but yeah, expanded the group. We have Mangicardo on the team now. You guys seem very excited for Mangicardo, so that makes me excited for Mangicardo. You guys also seem very excited for Charlotte, so I'm excited for Charlotte. Yeah, yeah. Just in time to see you off. Yeah, it's a shorter one, Enzor, but the VOD's gonna be up in a second, so yeah. Anyways, next stream, if everything goes according to plan, is on Friday, and then as I said, weekend is gonna be off when it comes to streaming, purely because I have some family stuff that I'm doing, holiday stuff, and then Monday after that. So see you guys in a bit. But yeah.